smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know.
Hello guys, welcome. It's day 6 and today we're gonna see the Botanic Garden. Let's go. Alright, so the Mauritius National Botanical Garden is home to an incredible variety of tropical plants, many of them indigenous. The Botanic Garden, famously known as Seewoosagur Botanic Garden, is one of the most visited attractions in Mauritius. The garden is located in the proximity of Port Louis in the district of Pamplemousse. The Botanical Garden was initially opened as a private garden by the French governor of Mauritius nearly 300 years ago, later to become the National Botanical Garden of Mauritius. The garden stretches over endless acres of land and it might take you a while to cover it all. It is populated with more than 650 varieties of plants, among which are the famous baobabs, the palmier butte, the ineluctable giant water lilies, dozens of medicinal plants, a large spice garden and many more. One of the main attractions of the garden is the 85 different varieties of palm trees brought from different corners of the world. Other indigenous species of plants are also exhibited here. Guides are available at the entrance of the garden, offering a full tour for as little as $1. The Great Water Lily Pond. The highlight in the Botanical Garden is definitely the pond with the giant water lilies, which impressed us very much. At the end of the 1930s, this rectangular pond was created for the Amazon giant water lilies, Victoria amazonica. The Amazon giant sea lily originates from the Amazon region in Guyana, Brazil and Bolivia. Their leaves can become very large and swim on the water surface. The flower of the giant water lilies only opens on 2 consecutive days. On the first day, the flower is white and attracts beetles. While the beetles sit on the flower and enjoy the sweet nectar, the flower closes. The next day, the color of the flower has changed from white to pink. It reopens and the beetle is released and can fly to a new white flower. How fascinating nature is. Turtles and deers. Right at the beginning of the park, there is an enclosure for giant turtles and for deers also. Since it was very hot, almost all the turtles lay under their dwelling, which protected them from the sun. The deers were also hiding in the shade and rested. Here is a little bit of a background story, really, of different colors of lotus flowers and their meanings. Lotus flowers are mainly available in 6 colors, including white, pink, yellow, red, blue and purple. As with other flowers, their meanings and spiritual interpretations vary depending on the color. White lotus flowers are one of the most popular colors. They signify many things, including beauty, grace, purity of mind, wealth, knowledge, fertility, and faith. Their worldwide popularity and relevance have gained them a name, Bomb of the World. Pink lotus flowers are often associated with Buddhism, as these charming blooms are said to portray Buddha's early symbol. They hold various meanings depending on the state of their buds. A pink lotus plant with a closed bud represents passing through the spiritual path, while the fully bloomed one means enlightenment. Lotus flowers are also available in yellow. They often symbolize religious beliefs. The meaning of a red lotus flower is not too far different from other popular red flowers such as roses and carnations. These delicate blooms signify compassion, sympathy, and selfless love. They also represent heart, passion, and generosity. Blue lotus flowers are captivating and hard to find. They mean wisdom, knowledge, ability to control things over emotions, worldly aspirations, and senses. The purple lotus flowers. Lotus flowers in purple are often associated with Buddhism. They mostly represent self-awakening. Pierre Poivre was the one who created the Botanic Garden of Mauritius in 1768. He was the first to start the spices culture like clove spice, cinnamon. He is considered as a pioneer with new agricultural development methods. He was the first to establish spices culture areas between the Far East and Europe. It already was a sustainable way of development compared to the trade and travel way of getting spices on the 18th century. Corypha umbraculifera, aka the Telepath Palm, is a species of palm native to eastern and southern India and Sri Lanka. It is also grown in Cambodia, Myanmar, China, Thailand, and the Andaman Islands. It is a flowering plant with the largest inflorescence in the world. Telepath palm trees do flower only once and then they die. These palms grow for several decades and then produce buds. Full blooming with an abundance of golden yellow flowers takes place when the tree is 50 to 80 years old. Then after the fruit has matured, the telepath palm dies. The flowering of the telepath palm in the pamplemousse garden is a rare event that draws crowds. In the pamplemousse's garden, the telepath palm trees are located along Avenue Telfar.
Another famous section of the garden, the telepath palms. Just look at them. Just the small one right there at the middle is about 25 to 30 years old. So the big one right next to it is about 60 to 70 years old. It's amazing.
Seewoosagur Mapia is a species of caudaceform succulent plant endemic to Mauritius. It is sometimes known as the Mauritian baobab, though it is member of the grape family and unrelated to the true baobabs of Africa. Ancient as they are, baobab trees can be cultivated as some communities in West Africa have done for generations. Some farmers are discouraged by the fact that they can take 15 to 20 years to fruit, but recent research has shown by grafting the branches of fruiting trees to seedlings they can fruit in 5 years. Alright guys, that's it from me of this spectacular spot of Mauritius. I have to say that it is definitely worth visiting once you're in the region. Please hit one like for me and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Feel free to look around in the description below and let me know in the comments whether you're planning to go and see or you have already been amongst the greenery of the Botanic Garden Mauritius. Happy adventure!